Wake up, America. Christopher Key here, the Christopher Key Show. I'm live here in Texas, and I want to know when we Americans got to be such pansies, when we got to be so soft. And it's very interesting, but last night when I was at dinner, actually it was 2 nights ago, I was at dinner, I had one of the waiters say that his son was doing lines. And I'm like, okay. And he said, yeah, and he was so tired when he got home. And I'm like, okay, I'm missing something. What do you mean he's doing lines? He's snipping coke? No, he's in practice and he's doing lines. I said, what is a line? He says, like, when you go down to the 10-yard line. I was like, those are called suicides. He said, no, that they can't call them suicides anymore. They have to call them lines, because it was programming and complementing suicide. And then I'm like, okay, so now you're telling me to go do lines, so you want to go do cocaine? I mean, seriously? I mean, this is ridiculous. I said, well, what about it? I'm sure then you can't say smear the queer anymore, can you? It's like, oh, God, no. So, again, if we did more smearing the queer, we wouldn't have a bunch of faggots. But more importantly, we wouldn't have a bunch of faggots and gay people and lesbians if we quit injecting them with MRC-5, the little baby boy that they murdered, that they put into your bioweapons that they call vaccines, the WI-38, the little baby girl that they murdered, that they used to grow out your vaccines, okay? God did not make you guys and girls, or they, or it, or whatever you guys call yourself, and I love you. All you trannies, all you gay people, all you lesbians and whatnot, I pray for you every single day. God didn't make you that way. Your government made you that way with the vaccines, with the water, with the food, with all the estrogen mimickers, with the altazine that's making the frog gays, that's making you gay. You clean up this temple, and the temple heals itself. And I believe the best way to do that, starting with, is my frequency chips. Those make the cells communicate, and then you combine that with Masterpiece, which I believe is the most amazing product in the world, to detoxify the temple, to get all these toxic chemicals out. And then the final key is the IGF-1 derived from the deer antler velvet. And again, this is why they're getting rid of the eggs. Judy Mikovits has said it over and over again. One of the most important keys to taking back the temple is IGF-1 derived from deer antler velvet. Plain and simple. You can get this at getigf1.com. Use coupon code 11 and Dr. Lentini will give you 10% off and a free gift. Never forget, guys, Christ is key, christiskey.life. Love you guys. God bless. Coming up on Monday, I'm going to have Mary Tocco, the person that was my mentor, that taught me everything I know about vaccines. This woman knew way more than Sherry Tenpenny ever thought about knowing, way before she ever thought about knowing it. This woman is the queen of vaccines, and she's going to prove to you how this whole thing that is happening right here in Dallas, Texas, is a scam. This child that died, we're praying for that child, but that child was vaccinated. That child received one vaccine, but because they did not get the second one, that child is being considered unvaccinated. And what is happening now, that child went overseas, the child got exposed to the live virus, and just like the ferrets in 1962, when they got the best antibody response with this new mRNA technology, then they gave it to expose the ferrets to the live virus, and every single one of them dropped dead. And that's what's going to happen now to all you people that are buying into this propaganda, all you people that are calling me up saying, Christopher, I got to get my child vaccinated, for MMR. No. Again, I'm not a medical doctor. I would never practice medicine without a license. But if you do that, that is going to drop your child's vitamin A levels instantaneously. It's on the package insert. And measles is a vitamin A deficiency. Wake the hell up. I'm not that smart. And if I can figure this out, I can barely read. I'm dyslexic, I'm ADHD, I'm ADD, I'm LD, I'm DD and dumber. But if I can figure this out, what is your problem? You haven't done what the Lord commands you to do, and that is test and prove all things. Not some things, but all things. And I promise if you do that, you shall find the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Mary Tocco, Monday evening, 7 o'clock Central. She's going to drop all the receipts. She's going to prove everything pretty much in a court of law, that they are poisoning you with this MMR vaccine for measles. Wake up. And then on Tuesday, Mama Ali is going to come on. And oh my goodness, fly like a bumblebee, sting like a bee. I can't remember what he said, but oh my gosh, this woman behind every great man is a better woman. And this, after spending the Super Bowl with Mama Ali, I know now why Muhammad Ali was the greatest, because he had the greatest woman behind him. And you guys do not want to miss Tuesday's show, 7 o'clock Eastern. Love you guys. God bless. Christ is key. Christ is key. Life.